Sometimes we might think that linguistics, especially sociolinguistics, might be a very hard topic to discuss. But in reality, we do use sociolinguistics theories and interpretations in our daily life. And might as well, these theories help us to maintain better and more delightful relations between the closest people in our life. And in a discussion, we will talk about how politeness theory application can help us to maintain a better relationship with our children, or in other words, the phenomenon of phase in parenting. Some common problems that might happen when we are trying to communicate with our children, especially around hard and problematic topics, is that we are confused on how we are supposed to talk with them without putting them in an uncomfortable way, also known as without threatening their face. Dealing with parenting, there will always be parts where we want to make requests, declare feelings, and express opinion, but this might as well threat their face, or also known as FDA, Face Threatening Act, which is something that we don't want to achieve, since in a relationship, the main goal is to achieve a win-win solution. How we can make our children to do the actions without making them feeling unheard, pushed, and pressured. Therefore, we need to have the sense on how we are able to navigate the conversation. Face has two parts. The positive face needs to be esteemed, admired, looked up, and respected. So this is our consideration that needs to establish when we are talking and discussing several issues with our children. Everyone would want to feel appreciated and esteemed before asked on a favor. Making our children feel good is very important aspect on handling a beautiful and compassionate relationship. In the other side, we have negative face. Negative face needs to be freed from imposition, autonomy, and to make free choices. So this is the view and need that we need to fulfill when asking a favor to our partner or children. We don't want them to feel as if we are taking away their power and their freedom. For example, asking our children to do their homework. We want them to do their homework on time, without much confrontation and yelling. But on the other side, of course, we don't want them to feel pressured. There where we use the power of face. Starting with the positive face. My dear son, I know that you are aware of your homeworks and also that you can finish them whenever you start. But I think it might be better if you do your homework now rather than later too late. Here we point out their capability and self-awareness, but we give them another reminder on what we want them to do. In the other side, practicing the negative face, as an example, asking them to stop getting out that much. My daughter, I understand that in this scale of your age, you are much liking going out and having fun, but you must stop getting out too much since you are going to face your important exams. Of course, you are still able to go on weekends and when you don't have much deadlines. You are still free to choose the right time for you to enjoy your weekends. By those two examples, we can see that using one way or combining both of them might as well work very good.
and depends of our needs of communication. Understanding the power of communication is very important, and also it helps us to achieve the goal of what we are aiming to discuss in hardships. Understanding sociolinguistics means understanding communication.